I should drink some water first. Ow, my ears! Wait, I forgot about background music, too. Hello! Hello! Everyone. One second, I gotta find music. Hello, everybody! Welcome to 2026! School year! Wow! Oh my gosh! Wait, I was just... thank you! Why am I so laggy? Oh, jeez. Hello, thank you, Venom! Thank you, that's so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much. And now everybody say thank you. Prostrate yourself. Prostrate. Prostrate yourself. say thank you. Jeez Louise, it took 3 seconds to fuck up. Thank you though, thank you. That's very kind of you, thank you. And thank you, Arid Legion. Thank you. Hello, it is me, Aleda, in the great Year of the Horse. Aren't you so excited for this wonderful year we have upon us? I sure am. I sure am. Hogged out. Oh jeez. Wait, stop this. Stop it. Stop it. One second. I fucked it up! I'm very smart. I don't know if you knew this. I'm very smart. I'm very smart and I'm very good with technology. Oh, there we go. A horse! Yes, a horse, of course! You've been reading those dojins, haven't you? Which dojin? Actually, if there's one good thing I have done so far this year, chat, I have read books. I have read 1 book, and I'm halfway through a 2nd book. So, I haven't done nothing. There are things occurring for the betterment of myself. Although if I tell you what book I read, I think you're gonna make fun of me. Morning Glory Milking Farm doesn't count. No, there's a real book by a real author. An esteemed author, even. The phone book? Well, it was, a Stephen King classic. Do you want to take a guess at which Stephen King book it was? Stand, Dark Tower, It? Nope. Nope. You gotta go further back than that. You gotta go real far back in the catalog. Under a different name, even. Why was the pony quiet? He had nothing to say. Is that the answer? He had nothing to say. Because he was a little horse. I think mine is better. Just tell us, I read Rage, which is the school shooting book that got pulled from a publication because it encouraged a bunch of boys to shoot up their schools. It was pretty okay, actually. I don't know if I'd say it's like a great book or even the best or anything, but it was entertaining. My favorite part was when it described psychiatry or more psychiatrists as breeding bulls that impregnate the insane with the concepts of the sane based on their own flawed genetic makeup. I thought that was an awesome paragraph. I gave that a 10 out of 10. The pony was found shot dead in the Bronx? Huh? So instead of bark, so I should neigh like a horse. Neigh? How do you neigh like a horse? I'm a little out of practice with that one, I must say. Oh my gosh. I have not been drinking a lot of water. I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling the effects of that. Don't message me while I'm streaming. What is wrong with you? Who added me? Oh, there's an example. Well, I can't really do that, I'm afraid. The first bark of the year? Oh. I'm muting it. I forgot to mute it. Okay. First bark of the year. Yes. Let's get that out of the way right now for your enjoyment. I hope you like that. I hope that tingled your toes. I hope that was really erotic and you really enjoyed it. So a lot of things have happened since the first of the year, other than being able to read and other than several bottles of alcohol no longer existing within this plane of reality. There was an attack on Venezuela. There was Greenland. And a VTuber that I collabed with at one time completely imploded. I don't have much to say about that. I'm not really going to talk about it. And the person I feel worst for is the merch guy who got kind of fucked over. That's pretty fucked up. That's pretty sad. Also, hello, Banana Nero. I didn't say hello to everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I'm such a bad streamer. Also, we learned Somalis are scamming millions in false daycare. That's true. I did also learn that. We learned a lot these past week, 2 weeks, something like that. I collabed with her, yeah. I collabed with her at one point. It was an alright collab. I thought I was a bit of a spurg. And she was nice enough to me, so I don't know. Feels wrong to say anything really about it, about the whole kerfuffle. Other than I will be hypocritical and say, maybe some people shouldn't drink alcohol. says famed alcohol lover AledaSama. Maybe some people should not drink alcohol. Oh, don't drink the liquor. Even if it's fun, even if you enjoy it. But I think probably getting off the net is probably the best thing, I think, at the end of the day. I don't have much to say because I'm also, like, mentally ill and prone to bad choices with drink, so... You haven't drank on stream recently? I did, though! For Christmas, I drank on stream. Day after Christmas! Before Christmas! I drank on stream when we had the karaoke. The mini karaoke. So... I used to drink on stream a lot more. A lot more. I used to enjoy a nice glass of whiskey, even without telling anyone that I was drinking. Either that or, there was a few edibles that were had on stream Probably not good. Probably not good. I'm so mucusy. It's like catching in the back of my throat. So, what have you guys been up to? How was your new year? I heard... Well, I read almost all messages. Don't worry. Don't worry, I checked in. I saw what you guys were up to here and there. You're practicing drawing. That's great to hear. Please share. You must share now. You cannot escape it. Happy New Year, Can't. How was your relapse? It was fun for about 3 days, which is about how fun being drunk lasts, right? Because I was drinking pretty much any time that I wasn't working. I was drinking. Like, it was pretty bad there. It was fun for about the first 3 days, and then the latter 2 days were less fun. Very much so. They were more, sad. There was a lot of crying. My mom was in the hospital. I had a horrible flu for a week. My grandpa died. I'm a mess. It sounds like you're living in a nightmare, Ottos. I was hoping to hear good news from you about how she's doing. I'm sorry to hear about your grandfather. That's very sad. I'm sorry. Take care, please do. Sounds like everything's just hitting you at once. Grandpa was 91, was ready to go. Still. I mean, that's a good age. Made it longer than a lot of people do, but... His birthday, what the fuck? Well, that just makes it worse. I'm here being serious. Bandanero's just... Did you get an inheritance? How much money did you wring from him? Please, tell me. He was pretty rich? Well, I hope there is something good that comes out of a sad event like that. Well, just stop drinking. It's that easy. I smoked all high school and quit when I got bored. I'm like... I don't really get the urge to drink until I drink a little bit. And then I remember how awesome drinking is. And then I really want to drink. And then I go hardcore. And then before I know it, it's 4 a.m. and I'm like blackout drunk reading a visual novel. Last time I talked to him before Christmas, he was really miserable, had 3 holes in his heart and his lungs are collapsing, so he's spending all his days napping and was very miserable. I guess in that case, yeah, I guess death is a mercy. Sometimes there is, like, I think, there is some... I can understand reasoning for things like medical assisted suicide or whatever, right? When situations where it's like, you're in so much pain, life isn't very fun anymore. Only Canada didn't decide that was a way to treat the homeless, too. Yes. Having gay bars and all. Sometimes I want to drink and then I do and then I remember, oh, I don't actually like being drunk. I love being drunk. I don't like alcohol, but I like being drunk. It is awesome if you always regret it after, though. It is in the moment, and that's all that matters when you have a form of dopamine problem. Smoke pot, you'll ruin... Never smoke pot, you'll ruin yourself. I am glad I have no ability to smoke. I'm glad that I'm physically incapable of smoking. Because if I could smoke, if I had the ability to light up a ciggy right now, I wish Twitch wasn't so cringe so I could say the British version of that, but if I could have a little bit of fun, I would be doing it every day, probably. Just go skydiving, bro? I don't know. I'm scared of any kind of heights. I can't even step on... Despite being tall, I cannot step on step ladders. They make... Maybe it's because I am tall. Step ladders make me really nervous. It's not addictive to get taken by the high. Everyone who can suck weenies can smoke. It's in the Bible. You'll end up like my mom and be smoking a pack a day while on oxygen for failing lungs. That would be me if I wasn't hindered by physical restraints. How tall? You guys know already. I already said it. You guys are making fun of me. I'm 5'5". Wow, I wish that were true. I'm 5'10" tall, and on the latter half of my 20s, I am Kuroi Nanako age. I am dying. I'm even taller than Hololive's Nerissa. Doesn't that just please you? Doesn't that just tickle your toes? My great-grandfather died back in 1393. Him and my great-grandmother have been together for 70 years. She went with him later that same year. It happens a lot from what I know. Yeah, I think it's just like, most of the time when you're that old, staying alive is like, there's an emotional reason. There's something keeping you there. But once you kind of get past it, because I mean, like, you've heard about that, right? Where like, people, like men who are on hospice for like cancer or whatever, will stay alive until their kid's born and then they just die. If you have something to live for, that could take you a long way. That can fight against organ failure for quite a while until it doesn't. I think it's the concept of having like some sort of endpoint or whatever. And then afterwards, your body just kind of gives up, and plus the heart grows heavy in loneliness or something. I get the adrenaline boost because height feels like height squared. Hello, Rebel. Oh my gosh, I need to say hello to everybody. I keep forgetting. I keep putting it on the back burner. I'm terrible. Hello, Great Ninja. Hello, Wubba Dub Dub. Hello, Fifth Venom. Hello, All Day Baron. Hello, Air Legion. Hello, Auto Caesar. Hello, Banana Nero CS. Hello, Bernars. Hello, Chucks. Hello, Goon Maxing Bots. Hello, I'm Chilean Now. Hello, Korean Grind. Hello, Cumpy Jumpily. Hello, Lunar Self Dreams. Hello, Michael Hunt. Hello, Moros Mouse. Hello, Pupe Pupa. Hello, Ryza Karai. Rob Dominicaficent. Hello, hello, Rafflesaurus Flex. Hello, Sabs. Hello, Vocome. Hello, Wild Geese. Hello, Xenomorphica. And hello, Zoom, Saba Boy. Hello, Everynyan. How are you on this wonderful Wednesday? I stopped watching a cute Italian-Polish cow to watch this. Aleda better be entertaining. Well, what would be entertaining to you right now at this very minute? How can I entertain my Kabedachi? Man, this is the cheeriest start to a stream. Yeah. Sing, watch parkour videos, hunt showdown, scammed, sing horsewoman. my lungs are a little bit. I'm a little bit weak right now. Why do you want the tier list so bad? Why do you want it so bad? Why do you want it so bad? Karaoke Electric Six Gay Bar. Does this have slurs in it? Why did you redeem takoyaki for this? Let's see. What is this? $15,000 takoyaki for this? Why is it censored? I don't know. This is just a music video. Is there like a karaoke track or something? Oh, I like this video. Lane at the gay bar. Wow. Okay. I guess, nuclear war? Oh, well, I can't say that. I think it will cause people to recreate nuclear war. I should up the price of it, by the way, to 50,000 points. You guys get takoyaki that fast? Is that like a problem? Okay. Let's see, let me get the lyrics. Let me get the lyrics. Where are they? Girl, I wanna take you to a gay bar. Wanna take you to a gay bar. Wanna take you to a gay bar. Gay bar, gay bar. War. Start a nuclear war. Gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Wow! This is the yearly Aleda humiliation ritual. Tell me, do you have any money? I wanna spend all your money at the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Oh, I don't like this life. You're gonna make me say that? You're gonna make me sing that? Got something to put in you. I got something to put in you. I've got something to put in you. Gay bar, wow. You're a superstar at the gay bar. 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 Superstar, superstar. You happy about that? Are you pleased? Does that, does the thought of me pegging you bring you happiness or joy in some kind of way? Because I wish it didn't. No? Good. It should. Now ask if your parents, if they're proud of you. I will be sure to. Okay. I was scammed, but this is your rehab. How were you scammed? What did I miss? What did you redeem? Also, Eric AC redeemed drink. I am drinking. You're the gay queen for real. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like drag shows. I guess gay bars are a little cooler than that, maybe. At least then, like, there's some, like... Never mind. It's like getting Amy Winehouse after 5 bottles. You ever been to a bar? Does, like, Does ordering at an Applebee's count? Does that count as a bar experience? Wait, no, I have been to a bar one time. I've been to a bar one time in my life. But other than that, I have not been to any kind of local bar scene or anything like that. I don't know, what's the point of going to a bar? Going to a bar... What is the point? I could just make a drink at home and stay home and watch a good movie instead. And when I vomit, it's not embarrassing. To pick up strangers to fuck. Well, I'm a Catholic. I don't believe in sex before marriage. So, not gonna work. Anyway, if you want to do that, apparently you just... Never mind. something Discord DMs. You don't want to pay 5 to 10 times for a drink at a bar? Not really. Not unless I'm getting a lot of good food or something, or it's like a special occasion. You can go to bars to hook up with drunk married women, but they won't hook up with me. They wouldn't hook up with me. They want to hook up with Chad. They don't want to hook up with a Stacy like myself. They're just not ready for it. What I would give to pick up a nice cougar at a bar. I heard about lesbian bars. Unfortunately, I have. Those don't sound very fun either. I'm drinking. I know my voice probably sounds kind of hoarse, and I probably sound a little terrible. I do apologize. I'm already drinking a whole bottle of water. Drinking. 54% extra violence. That could be good or bad depending on your opinion or your view of that. Depends on how hot the woman beating me is, right? I know the assumption would be that I'd be beating the woman. But let's be honest. I'm a feminist. I don't believe in beating women. But they might be allowed to beat me, but they have to be really attractive. They have to be really good. Good looking. Tell us about that book. Why did you read it? Because it kept coming up in true crime documentaries about school shootings. And I wanted to read the book that apparently got a bunch of young men to think that shooting up a school was a good idea. And it basically just read like Catcher in the Rye. It read like Catcher in the Rye Extreme Edition. More male mental health crises. There were a lot of descriptions of penises and bulls and breeding and stallions and a woman's muff and grooming and of parental abuse and women being whores and letting a greasy pizza man fondle you in the back of his van. It was very Stephen King, is what I'm trying to say. It was very, very Stephen King. I think it's worth reading because it's his first work, as far as I'm aware. I think it's like his first work, basically. You could tell it's his first work, and it's so edgy. It is so edgy. It is beyond edgy. If you think you've read Edge, you have not read Rage. It was his first work, like, he wrote it when he was, like, in high school, I believe. That's what the, introductory prologue said. It said that, he wrote it when he was, like, a senior. And he wrote it about, like, his experiences in school or something. Oh, my lungs feel like they're filled with acid. Can we talk about women's wrongs for a change? All of women's literature. So I went right from reading Rage, right? Which has, I don't know if most people would say Stephen King is like a good writer or a good storyteller, I would say he's a fantastic storyteller. Some of his stuff is a little verbose, and one could argue that it's a lot more stream of thought, and there's not a lot of like... He doesn't really experiment with the English language. He doesn't exclude all forms of punctuation a la Cormac McCarthy, so... You know, he might as well be dog shit, I guess, to literature scholars. It's no War and Peace or whatever. So I went from that, which is really fun to read, to I looked up book talk recommendations. I was like, I want to read a romance novel. And I saw one and it said, these have dragon riders. And I went, hell yeah, I want to read a book about dragon riders. I want to be a dragon rider. I loved Aragon. So I opened that book up and I dropped it within 3 pages. It was so bad. Immediately, the main character on the first page, they don't even get halfway through the page before she says fuck. She says, I'm so fucked, character said under breath. I'm like, why? This is a medieval-esque society, I thought. Why are we immediately doing the teenage girl angsty fuck thing? And also, she's supposed to be a scholar. Scholars don't curse. And also, I'm gonna be really sexist for a second. I don't like when fantasy European-based sort of books have women in high positions of power. I like it when the female main character is the first woman to rise above. Or doesn't. I like when the woman is fighting against sexism and fails. No, but more what I mean is, I don't know, it takes me out of it because you're trying to write like a realistic society and I'm like, I don't know how women end up as top tier in this fictional world. I don't know. It's even worse when the novel tries being gritty and then there's women warriors everywhere. Well, this is like a, okay, I will do the bark redeem! Ninja's on my case today about the redeems. God, I fucking hate performative feminism. I guess I can excuse it because she's like the lead of like these dragon riders or whatever, but I'm like... How... I guess you could think of it like being a dragon rider is like being a horse girl, right? Maybe. Possibly. Also, hello, Meme Digit. I forgot to say hello to you. Hello. My mouth is sticky. I wish I had prepped more. My mouth is so sticky. Why are dragon riders horse girls? Because they have the same sort of thing where they like, you know, they feel like they have this special bond with their horses. Grab water. I've been drinking water this entire time. I already went through a bottle. I don't know. Going from Stephen King to like modern romance novel writing was really bad whiplash. So you know what I went to instead? You know what I decided was better than women writing? Reddit writing! I picked up Tales from the Gas Station, which is based off of a no-sleep fiction series thing. But rather than Reddit, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of crack.com. It reminded me of crack.com. It reminded me of John Dies at the End. I was transported back to being 16, but with less references to dongs and fart and poop humor. Before Cracked was awful? Yeah, before Cracked was awful. Why am I reading children's books? because I was going to, because I am one of those people. I pulled up you know what list of fiction I pulled up when I was like, I want to start reading again. I don't have to tell you what list of books, of the top 100 books that I decided I would try and read. But then I realized I am really, really out of practice when it comes to reading. So I need to start at like retard level and then work my way up until I can read something more complex. I'm not reading YA fiction. You know what book I downloaded? I downloaded The North Sea, which is about whalers in the Arctic or something. And I hear there's a lot of violence and the human condition or something to that effect. I'm gonna read it eventually. So Moby Dick 2.0, yeah, modern. Well, that's not modern, I don't think, but it was written in 2016. You want an actual recommendation, and we read it if I suggest it. Sure? She searched books for women and picked the tamest smut in the 90 to 100 part. I looked into women's smut stuff, and the only one I was interested in reading was the one about the hockey players who are like big enemies that want to fuck each other on the ice. And use their hockey pucks. Idlewild by Nick Sagan. Don't read anything about the plot. Okay. Who unfollowed? Who unfollowed? Huh? One of you unfollowed, and I don't understand why. It's Otto. Stretch, how did you know I was shrimping? I was shrimping hardcore. Ow. I was shrimping all the way over. I don't listen to audiobooks. Audiobooks are for cucks. Just listen to a fucking podcast. You should be reading. Audiobooks are not the same as reading. Audio is listening. It's different. You have to read with your eyes. No, I want to listen to Dune while lifting weights. No, you're supposed to be thinking about killing women while you lift weights. What if I read while listening to the audiobook? That works. Podcasts are the lowest tier of audio consumption. I don't know, I listen to like YouTube videos, like audio, like podcasts, so that's what I'm kind of talking about. I kind of treat Red Letter Media like a podcast. Not a fucking peasant. I want some pleb to read to me while I do more important things like my nails. You'll have to recommend me some lesbian fiction, Wub. Is there any good ones? A book in a simple form to consume is cocked. Listen to some random moron ramble. Okay. That's what I was saying. There's no good lesbian fiction. I thought so. There are no good lesbian manhwa either. I looked into it. All of them are like Omegaverse, and I have no interest in female on female Omegaverse. Because in my opinion, it doesn't make any sense. Not that women can't be alphas, but that I feel inherently, right, in Omegaverse, right, if men have ass wombs, right, then women should have penises. They should be Futanari. I think that is the only conceivable way to make an Omegaverse alpha woman work and stay within the like, make it fit the reality that you have written out. Right? Be normal. I don't know what else you expect. But I don't want to read Futanari. I want to read women on women action. The normal kind. None of it exists. But alpha women did have penises. Me. A lot of the ones I've read, they like secrete. They like secrete in the scissored position. And I don't think that's how anything should work. I don't know. I think they become bonded like snails. Like they wrap around each other. I think that's how it works in a lot of them. Do you want the gooner stuff? If I'm reading romance, what is the point if there is no goon? What, you want me to read two people falling in love and having a good time and not reading about how they fuck? These are the confines that manga have. I can't watch the characters fuck on screen because Japan won't allow it. So that's what reading is for. That's what books are for. It's technically YA, but a really good book. Have you read Holes? I read Holes in high school. Yes. And I did really like the Shia LaBeouf movie. The movie was probably one of my favorite movies as a kid. I liked it a lot. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of characters fucking on screen in the anime. What are you talking about? Not on screen! They do the cut to black bullshit. You don't ever get to see a single titty in canon. Unless you're reading that garbage, what is it? Not Redo of a Healer, but the other one. The Rudy manga, where he gets erectile dysfunction. Tipping the Velvet. That is such a lesbian title. Tipping the Velvet by Sarah Waters. Okay, I'm gonna Google this. That is a very lesbian cover too. That's amazing. That's astounding. Your secretions are too thick and you get glued to your beta while scissoring. Well, like, alphas have... Like, you know they have... You're aware that's like what happens with the males, right? You're aware of that part of Omegaverse, right? They make the... In Omegaverse, the males take after dogs. They have... They go at it like a dog. Muso Tensai or whatever, yeah. If you want to read a book about two teens fucking, you can read Blue Lagoon. Why is it teens that you think I want to read about? No. I want that Hawkeye Nighthawk manga to have her plowing her boy toy. I want to read normal things. What's wrong with you? Seek help. I've not been a teenage girl in the last decade. What is Blue Lagoon? What is this? Is this like famous or something? Brooke Shields and Christopher Atkins. Film tells the story of two young children marooned on a tropical island paradise in the South Pacific. But without either the guidance or the restrictions of society, emotional and physical changes arise as they reach puberty. That reminds me of that, do you remember that M. Night Shyamalan movie on the beach or whatever? Didn't it get like a movie adaptation? I read about half of the comic book before I dipped out. Because there was too much, too much in it. There was too much in it. It was kind of unreadable. It kind of was... For a comic book, it was a little bit much. I'm out of water. Man, I didn't even finish Titanfall 2 by the end of the year. I gotta finish Titanfall 2. And I gotta do things in the next coming week. I gotta set things up. How exciting. If your lagoon is blue, I think you should probably see a physician. People still remember Blue Waffle? Is that still a meme in this great year? It's literally a Victorian euphemism for oral sex. What's another normie? You don't have to keep recommending me Gooner books! I want to read normal literature! I just also wanted to read some degenerate stuff, but I've decided the writing is too bad. I'm just gonna focus on reading real things. If things get really bad, I will pick up a Harlequin novel or something. That's why you picked a book that was both? Okay, I will trust you. I will read it, and if it's bad, I will yell at you. I will be ferociously angry. Why is Twitch dying? Do I have anything on the back end that's taking... No? I guess Twitch is just dying for some reason. It says it's unstable. Quan Mills books. Pastors eat pussy too. My baby mama is a loser. Project Ho dreams. Taxis and thoughts. Old thought next door. This hoe got roaches in her crib. My baby daddy stole my tax refund. Sorry, I made a gross noise. I'm sorry. I sucked in spit and it sounded really gross against my teeth. This fellow got a small dick. I got both my homeboys pregnant. Wait a second. I got both my homeboys pregnant PDF. I got both my homeboys from another galaxy pregnant. I'm not interested in that. I'm not an Alien fan. I wonder if these books are on I wonder if I can find these books. I know Chuck Tingle. Everybody knows Chuck Tingle. Chuck Tingle is the old classic. And he's like actually like a nice weirdo, from what I heard. Do you think these are written genuinely? Like, do you think he writes them, or are these all like AI slop? Because if these are like things that he's like actually writing, I admire it. If he's using AI, then that's really sad. That's kind of devaluing his art and his skill. Long before AI slop? I see. That's good to know. I want to read an excerpt, damn it. Is there like an excerpt somewhere? Give me a sample. I want to read the sample. It's only the cover. All these motherfucking roaches and shit. Oh god, motherfucking damn it. Fredquisha's murderous gaze was laser focused onto 5 black brownish roaches, all ranging in sizes. And a bitch ain't got time for this shit today. I'm hungry. And a bitch need her pussy ate. The agitated Section 8 strike continues to nag. The biggest roach, Daddy Roach Sr., embarked on a dangerous journey to lead his family to a mecca of stale food. His wings lightly flapped, used his long, wise antennas to lead his royal wife of 32 days, their 2 well-trained teenage sons, and their precious baby daughter towards the distant smell of decaying Domino's pepperoni and sausage pizza crust. Hiding away in a dark corner of Fredquisha's messy apartment or living room. Every 3rd Friday of the month when them food stamps hit her EBT card, Fredquisha usually treated her 3 kids to greasy pizza, saucy buffalo wings, and cinna sticks. The pizza fiesta was sort of like a food stamp renewal day of celebration. Truth be told, the pizza was also a way to get the motherfucking kids temporarily off her flabby, tatted back. You know... you know... Jesus Christ. That's impressive. Sigh, just get over this shit reading the Insect Island manga like a normal crazed woman. Insect Island? What Insect Island? Insect Island manga? Oh, the racist one? Or the not racist one? Kyocho Retto. I think this was sent to me and I just didn't read it properly. That's a big centipede. I miss the manga Arachnid, or more, I miss mangas by that creator. That guy who made Arachnid, he made like Caterpillar or whatever. Butterfly. He made all sorts of like psychotic bug transformation series, and he also made the one with Animorphs in it. I like how much these ears wiggle. Do you like them? Maybe horses are cute. Look at that. If I was a horse, though, I think it's cowardly that the Chihuahua guy didn't give her udders. I think that was really, like, that was such a cowardly bullshit move. He should have given her giant fat udders to really make her a proper centaur. It just doesn't, like, you know, if you're gonna go that far, then you might as well go all the way. They're very cute. I like them. They're very cute. Tits are actual horse udders. Because it's a centaur! It's a centaur. If you have a centaur, what would they be? Because not even Monster Musume does the latter. Most normal people would not, but I think that if you like centaurs, you're already on the end of you're already on the end of weird, right? You're already there. You already look at the horse pussy and you already go, yeah, that's something I fuck with. And if you're already there, then are you really gonna be against udders? Both? I'm not saying to not have both. I'm just saying to have both, basically. Anyway, any other other fun topics? I'm like dying a little bit. My lungs are like dying. I took my inhaler, but I think I'm just a little out of practice of talking. Does that count as multi-boob? Yes? I believe so. What other topics, chat? Come on, entertain me. I know I'm the entertainer, but I want you to entertain me today. Tell me. What game will I be playing? Am I playing a game today? I don't think I planned for that. I don't think I had forethought to set up a game. Hello, Pie Min. Just put on Cocomelon videos. No. You're more of a donkey than a horse. I don't want to be a donkey, but I would accept being a mule. Can I be a mule? Can I be your mule? Can I be your old, reliable mule? Let's play a community game right now. No? Our old nag, if you will. There's a really good centaur dojin about a donkey girl embarrassed because she's not as pretty as... Send it! Please! I might give centaurs another try if it's a cute donkey girl. I might see the appeal. If you send me a cute donkey girl. That was really bad. Are you happy? I can have all sorts of different ears. Can I click on this without it, showing everything? I think I can. Yeah, I can. Here. Let's see if this fucks anything up. Oh god, is it gonna break? Oh, it didn't. Let's see, let's see. Ears. So, there's none. These are rabbit ears. Those are rabbit ears. The bear ears. Or koala ears. Cat ears? Ox ears, I think? Something like that. These are fox ears. Yeah, look at that, look at the puff. Look at that. These are fox ears, horse ears, dog ears, mouse ears. Whatever these are. The Saya Nauta ears. Sea bunny things. Moth. Moth. Wow. Owl. And a sad, depressed rabbit. What's your favorite? What do you like? What pleases you? Oh, jeez. I've got used to the horse today. The squishy blue horns. Ah, that is everybody's favorite, I suppose. That is true. We haven't seen the horns in a minute, huh? I should pick different music. Let's see, what is it called? There we go. You like the moth? It's a shame horses are retarded. They're not though. Horses are very smart. Shame, blah blah blah. If they were so smart, they'd realize eating grass is non-ruminant is dumb. They do eat flesh, though. You've seen those videos of horses eating small animals, right? They love to eat little birds, they love to eat little rabbits and mice. Horses know what's good for them. They know what to eat. They like the crunch of flesh and bone. Yeah, but cows do that. Deer, too. Yeah, I'm saying that all of these vegetarians are fake veggies. What am I watching? I'm not watching anything. Put on different track. Which may or may not upset copyright, I don't know. So what else did I do during my bender? I reread Steam Prison, which is a visual novel. I reread like half of it. It's a visual novel where you play as like a cop. A cop girl in a fictional society who gets sent down to be raped by the lessers in hell. But that doesn't happen. Instead, nothing happens. And she's retarded and she doesn't know where babies come from. She thinks the storks bring them. So I read that. And I watched a lot of Hunt Showdown. Kern's Prison logs that. It's for Japanese people, so it has to be a little bit light on the violence. Unless I'm reading something like Yang from Pia Flore or something. What is Corinne's Prison? My friend keeps harassing me. They really, really, really want me to read, Degrees of Ludity because she loves Kyler. She loves Kyler and Avery, and she keeps telling me about how she keeps getting beaten in the game because she can't make a proper grilled cheese sandwich. But she isn't given any money to go buy cheese, so she just keeps getting beaten for being cheeseless. Those are some big badongers. Oh, it even has a love sense. It even has a love sense mod. Wow. How awesome. This the same woman that made you watch that horror movie? Yeah? She's someone I would love to see stream, but she's more neurotic than I am. She's interesting. She's an interesting creature. That's physically possible? Somehow, yes. It is possible for someone to be more neurotic than myself. That Bill Cosby game? Something tells me you have a hyperfixation on a game. I love Hunt Showdown, even if I'm really bad at it. I wish I could be good. I don't know how to get good. I don't know how to be good at Hunt Showdown. I haven't played it in like a year. It's been a little bit since I played Hunt Showdown, but I watch a lot of people play it. And I want to be good. But it's so hard. I don't know how to shoot anybody. I don't know how to aim. I don't know how I'm so bad at aiming. It should not be possible for one person to be so bad at aiming. I could play for 30 hours and I will have gained nothing. I will have gotten worse at aiming. Hey, you bought that game? What a coincidence. Everyone should buy that game and they should support the devs at Crytek because they're certainly not scummy at all. You should pay them lots of money. We should play together. Give in to the aim trainers? I tried! That's what's fucked up! I tried to use an aim trainer to get better. I literally downloaded one! No dignity. Unless you mean like a cheat. I didn't download any cheats. I mean, I used like, what is it, like Aim Lab or something to like practice shooting? And I did not improve. Aleda isn't even that neurotic, or at least she masks it. I think I was a lot worse last year. I've been told that I got colder. I don't think I got colder. I think I just, decided to remember what a filter is. Although I kind of did it a little bit much, but I've decided to stop doing that. Partially because that same friend watched like one of my streams and she said, wow. There's something wrong with you. I got made fun of a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I got mocked a bit. Lovingly, but I think it caused a little bit of a... I think I got a little bit embarrassed. I bet she's watching right now. Are you watching? Yeah, I banned people from my IRL. That's probably good. Oh, she knows about it. I have no shame about that. Lower the time the targets are on screen, helps with panicking you have. I don't know. I just get like, okay, especially when streaming it's really hard because I get so nervous. I get nervous that I'm being watched and everyone's judging my every movement. But then even when I'm alone, I'm not any better. What do you want? I don't want to do this. You can hear my mouth, I don't like it. What else did I do? Well, yesterday, I made a whole pan of candied yams again. That was pretty nice. So I had candied yams. Today, though, I ate chicken. The sinister music. Do you know how many serial killers are still out and haven't been found? Have you heard about Mexico's Highway of Tears? Where hundreds of women go missing every year? Degrees of Ludity VC Sesh. Thank you for the follow, belly to belly _ frog fashion. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Belly to belly. Yeah, that'd be pretty sticky. Up. Maybe that's my friend. I don't think so. You hate this? Well, you know who you can blame? You can blame Mr. Rebel. Not me. Mwah. Mwah. Kimoy. Kimoy, kimoy. Kimoy. Shine. Shine kudasai. Now you're gonna drive Autos back to watching that other stream. Look what you've done. So Aleda, can we expect more streams in the near future? Yeah. 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 Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Cecilia Sansa, don't tempt me. Well, I'm sure she has something actually entertaining planned. Why the fuck is you? Okay. I turned it all the way up. It's all the way at the very top end. Is this better? Do you like this? Huh? Huh? Now you can really take it all in. It's better. That's only because I'm whispering. Yeah, but why are you? Row, 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 row. Row, row. Does that work? Did you hear about how Arc Raiders made plebs mad? How did it make plebs mad? Do you tell me? In deep and intricate detail. Tell me exactly why they were angry. I don't know, I thought plebs loved it already. Basically, they confirmed that if you play more aggressively with other players, you will get matched with more aggressive players. This made people who want to pub stomp very mad. That's how... What? They're retarded. Thank you, roar, ooh, ooh, meow, ooh, meow, ooh, neko, ooh, chan, te, ooh. Ooh, kawaii na. That's over. It's over. I can stop. I can lean away from the mic. Yay! Drink. Okay, I don't know how old this water bottle on my desk is. I think it's from yesterday. It smells like it's from yesterday. I'm gonna drink it anyway. It tastes okay. I need to put a limit on that. Jeez Louise. Alright. I'm dancing. Here, I'll read the description of Karen's prison on Steam. Oh, I'm not signed in. Is there a page for it? In Karen's prison, you play as Corinne, a new female chief warden of a notorious lenient prison that has just rioted. Will Corinne subjugate the rowdy inmates through force? Or will Corinne be subjugated herself as a resistance towards their non-step? I don't know if I can actually read this. This hardcore adult RPG with a unique battle system, light management aspects, and focus on all scenes take place within the battle screen. There are no visual novel style scenes in this game. Shape Corinne and the prison the way you want with the edict system. Struggle against or accepts advances with the willpower and desire system. Become more and more vulnerable with the passive system. Warhammer 40k is a British miniature wargame produced by Games Workshop. It is the most popular mini wargame in the world and is particularly popular in the United Kingdom. The first edition of the rulebook was published in September 1987, and the 10th and current edition was released in June 2023. As in other miniature wargames, players enact battles using miniature models of warriors and fighting vehicles. The playing area is a tabletop model of a battlefield, comprising models of buildings, hills, trees, and other terrain features. Each player takes turns moving their model warriors around the battlefield and fighting their opponent's warriors. These fights are resolved using dice and simple arithmetic. Can't believe you turning 27 was what freaked you out. Wait until you hit 29. Well, see, my thing was, right? At 25, right? You can still... When you hit 25, right? You can still make excuses because you're like, well, this is the final year of my youth, but I'm still youthful. I'm still young. And 26 is like a weird in-between age, much like 16, right? Somewhere lost in the middle, right? That's what 26 feels like. And, it's going to be over very soon. And I'm gonna have to face the reality that I'm going to die soon. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not today, maybe not even anytime soon. But I have lost that time of my life forever, and I did nothing with it that would be normal or expected from your average 20-something. It was all wasted. It's all gone. There's nothing more. When the eggs die, you still feel alive, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, but that's the problem, Otto. So I didn't even waste it in a normal way. I didn't even waste it in like a fun way or a good way. I didn't fuck up and take heroin. I didn't have any fun. I don't think I feel that way because I consciously chose to be lazy and enjoy what I have. Now I'm old and I enjoyed what I could playing games. I think part of it is like, I'm noticing signs of aging, right? My eyes are not as good as they used to. Well, actually, I should have been wearing glasses or contact lenses this entire time and I have refused to. But I think it's getting to the point that I have to. I cannot read signs anymore when I'm out driving, or not driving, but like in a car. And when we pull up to like, if we pull up to like a fast food restaurant, I cannot read the sign at all. I can't read anything. I can just see the pictures and everything else is too blurry. I think it's getting to the point I just have to wear, I have to give up. I have to allow myself to become a fucking glasses lit. You read hentai, you ate hot shit, be bisexual and lie. She's going through her woman, I missed my whole phase. It's not really that. It's more of like, I don't know. I kind of wish I had like done something cool in college and like not get fucked by like the entire football team, but like create a project that was awesome and made a lot of money on Steam. I wish I was like a young, smart creative who unleashed all of their abilities in college and got offered a nice cushy job at an LA game dev studio or something. I wish I was young and successful and peaked early. Yeah. So that way I'd already be over with it. I would have already done all of the hard work. She was in the top. Yeah, I'm narcissistic enough to believe. You know, they should have just. If Coach would have put me in, it's that kind of feeling. If Coach would have put me in, I would have been fine. I would have went to championships. Sorry, now you gotta be the I want to go to Japan on vacation person now. I don't want to go on vacation, I want to live there. I'm entering that arc of wanting to get a worthless bachelor's degree so I can live in Japan. Or get into Hololive. I mean, I am following Ngura's, Saba's footsteps, aren't I? Disappearing for months at a time, that's just the Hololive way, baby. I'm on the up and up. Aleda's gonna get a shitty job as an English teacher. Yeah! And then you go home and you eat natto over rice and you deal with the fact that your Japanese coworkers don't think you know Japanese. And they keep muttering things underneath their breaths. Gaijin, gaijin, futon. You just had to disappear for some months to give birth to my child then? Kimoe. This is why she is looking for those women's fantasy books to feel like she is the girl with the vampire boyfriend everyone wants. You know, men aren't allowed to make fun of that. If you read shit like any rom-com targeted towards young men, shut up. If you read High School DxD, you can never, ever talk about the woman's vampire novels. I won't accept it. I watched it actually. Same thing, same difference. I gotta go to the dentist soon. My teeth kind of hurt. But it's okay. The problem I talked about before, I might not have done anything to fix it. I might still be having some tooth problems. And you have some kind of degree. You don't need an English one to get hired as an English teacher. I had to leave school about halfway through my degree. I'm about halfway done with a bachelor's. I could go back and get my bachelor's if I wanted to, I guess. Eminem dropped the Slim Shady LP at 27, as did Linkin Park with Hybrid Theory. It's my year! It's my year! Oh, so, you know who else? You know how that also tracks? Actually, never mind. I was gonna say that Red Letter Media was started when Mike Stacklasa was 27. I don't know why I quantify so many things by Red Letter Media. I couldn't tell you. But that's also a point to prove that 27 is a good year for growth. That's disgusting! Why? What are they cringing Reddit now? 27 was a great year. I spent it locked in home because of the coof. Sounds like a lot of fun. No. I was really stupid though. I went to college for like illustration. I went to college to become an artist, and then I got really nervous about that, so I decided to add on tech classes and stuff to learn programming. And I thought, yeah, this will all pan out. This will pan out into a career. Art major, sci. Yeah, there was a delusional part of me that thought if I got good enough at drawing, I could move to Japan and become a mangaka. I could be just like that Brazilian who worked on No Game, No Life. I could be just like him. I still want to write a manga. I still want to write a webtoon manga thing. But I just don't... I don't know. Art is hard. Backgrounds are hard to draw, and they're a lot of pain. They're a pain in the ass. You're welcome. I hope it was worth it. I wrecked my sleep irrecoverably. I was really fucked up for like a few days afterwards. No, you don't have to apologize. That's on me. It's because I was unhappy with my first draft and I really wanted to redo it. I didn't like how it looked, so I just deleted it and I started over really late. I was like, because I tried to do a background and I was like, this is ugly, I don't like it. And no, I'm not taking commissions right now or anything. But when someone forcibly puts money in your hands, you kind of have to draw whatever they ask, I guess. I'm just saying, Aleda, my life did suck in a lot of ways until like 5 years ago, and I'm in my mid-30s now. Yeah, I know I'm just being like I think it's just because I'm afraid of death. Like I know that's everybody's afraid of death, but I mean, like, it's on my mind a lot. Every night before I go to bed, I think about my parents dying, because I think that if I think about them dying, they won't die, right? Like, you know, bad things only happen when they surprise you. So as long as you think about it in advance, nothing bad will happen. So I think about my parents dying, and I think about stuff like dying in my sleep or something. And as long as I think about it, I'll be fine when I wake up. Everything will be normal. But I feel like that's gonna work less and less as the years drag on. I was planning on learning martial arts until my Shifu's head student took his life and everyone moved away, left me hanging. Christ. Things have been not going well, huh, Aros? Gambare, gambare. That was as like 25. I see. I don't even think Toast is still in here. Fuck you, Toasty. Why do people message me during stream? Just to fuck with me. Any thought? Any thought on... Any thought? Any thought? I don't know. What are you guys thinking about? Give us a thought. I can't think of anything funny to say. I can't think of anything funny to say. I always have so much lined up. Then it's gone. But the plans I have to not waste my 20s like you. Well, I wish you luck. I hope it turns out alright. 6, 7. 6, 7. Thinking about Christmas treats on clearance. They're all gone. They're all gone. What do you mean Christmas treats on clearance? They were all gone like a week ago. You should have been there right after New Year's. It's over. There's nothing left. They're already moving out the Valentine's Day cookies and treats. You could still buy Nog. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The world has not been charitable. It never really is. But, you know, can't die, because dying's gay. It's basically just, it's just, you can't do it. You gotta keep living, even if it sucks. What is the point of Nog now that we're just an un... You know, you could just ask me for commission information directly. Motherfucker. Well, thank you. Thank you, Rebel. That's very, very sweet of you. I appreciate it, and I will be, probably receiving some demand at a later date, I imagine. I will try to deliver a good piece of artwork once more. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Thank you. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know what to buy. I have money in PayPal, stream donations stuff, and Twitch stuff, which I've been wondering if I should remove PayPal. Because I've heard a lot of bad things about PayPal. You know, this whole time PayPal might have been doxing me. I don't know. I did test it, but now I'm too worried. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know even if it has been. You've never checked. Okay. Do I have PayPal business? Yeah. Oh, for you, Rebel? Nobody who's ever donated to me has used a PayPal business account. You guys know that, right? If you don't have a PayPal business account, if you donate via PayPal, it does send your information, right? My hair looks greasy? Probably because I haven't showered in like a day or two. So it's like greasy. I knew. Shut up. Hello, dip shitiots. Hello, hello. Yay, homosexuality. I do love Yuri manga and yaoi manga. This is a supportive place. How goes it? Not so funny now, is it? Yeah, I have a lot. I have so much information. She needs the grease to flip the burgers. What job do you think I do? No, I need to wash my hair, yeah. It's a little bit gross. It's been too cold. It's been too cold. I don't want to. I do coding? Yes. And I wear knee socks the whole time, too. It is, actually! Funnily enough, I thought that the first time, too. It's a very generic name. I'm torn between cutting my hair because I like it short or letting it grow out for warmth. If you grow it out, you have to have like a specific demeanor and look. And do not put it in a bun. Do not. I don't know. Part of me is sexist and I do think long hair is only for women. But on the other hand, I like anime characters, like anime men that have longer hair. In real life, I haven't seen very men with longer hair that I thought, ooh, pog. I love men with long hair, actually. I think long hair and generic names are really cool. And I think the best men have long hair and generic names. I think that is the sign of true masculinity. It's not even slandering. It's better to have a generic name than a unique name when it comes to, like, internet safety. I need to meet more femboys? No, I do not. What? I don't want to meet more femboys. Also, thank you, Rebel. Thank you. I gotta do that tier list shit. I really do. I haven't really been putting it off as more. Well, I guess I have been. I have a feeling I'm gonna have like 5 viewers that day. The tier list stream. It's just gonna be 5 people taking clips and collecting evidence. You can rate a femboy later. No! This is a female-only stream. We love women and we support women. We already had that problem once. I got sent in the direction of a male. What do you want? What is wrong with you? Rebel! Rebel, that's... Why? What do you want from me? For Valentine's Day? Okay. Well, thank you, Rebel. That's a good start to the year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna put the money towards something important, I think. This time. I'll put it towards something good. Cool. Something good and cool. Yeah. Said you had the programmer sock and he wants to see them. No. That's a joke! Okay, well, you don't have to deny it. You don't have to deny it. But thank you. Mwah. And all of that. Let me know what you want later. I'll do it. Now I have the money to buy them. Die. Kimoy, kiwachiwaru. I am a woman. You know this, right? You know I'm a woman, right? On the internet, no such thing. Every once in a while. I promise. I'm not gonna send pics, but you gotta trust me. I'm lying. We wanted a long-haired femboy. A 100,000 follower goal is two things. Feet pictures and video. And, you know, I think this would be awesome, actually, for somebody to do. An X-ray. An internal X-ray. I think that would be awesome. Instead of sharing, like, lewds or nudes or something, just posting an internal X-ray. I think that's far more dedicated, far more, like, romantic. Yeah, you can see my insides. I think that would be awesome. They're fine. They have, like, about a decade left, I think, before shit hits the fan. 35 is when you start entering the age of geriatric pregnancies. So I have a little bit more time left. No, you fucking start with a romantic blood pendant. This isn't about the romantic blood pendant. This is about how romantic— I think seeing the inside of someone is extremely romantic. Not like looking inside of them, but literally seeing how their organs are put together. Looking at their internal bone structure, looking at how their organs are exactly placed. That's so lewd! And it's so romantic! Into vivisection confirmed. There is, like, not vivisection, but there's an appeal in guts and organs, right? And, like, seeing them squished when they're still inside, not necrophilia. You know what I mean? Yeah. As long as she doesn't bring up erectile dysfunction. Who the hell's bringing up erectile dysfunction but you? Next level up is endoscopy. Yes! Oh, I think an endoscopy is also pretty awesome. There's a video... Actually... There's a video that was like, I don't know what it is. I've had this video like saved for a very long time. It's like inside a woman during the deed. Like filming the whole process? I think there's a market. The orgasm bit, well, one person was orgasming, that's for sure. What is wrong with you? One of those dildos with the camera that you could see inside of her. No, it was like filmed womb side down. It was before AI, so I don't know if it's like in something else or how it was filmed or what it is. If it's like some manufactured video. But I think it should be real. That's what it was! It's literally a video of that. There's some MRI footage of the deed out there. Oh, like the brain? Oh, I think that would be pretty cool too. Like, seeing. I want to see that now. I'm sure there's tons of videos and like documents about it, right? About what the brain goes through during sex. The kind of the kinds of things that are released and the kind of the parts of the brain that light up. I know not the brain. I know you're talking about lower half, but I'm thinking about the brain now and how interesting it would be to see all of the feedback, all of the neural stuff going on. Sorry, now she's gonna be a urologist to finally have the chance to touch man-ass. No? I've never understood that thing. I've never gotten that, right? When like that's like a common joke in media. It's like women going, "Oh, that guy's butt is cute." Is that like a thing that really people think? Because I don't like to think about that at all. I think men's appeal is more in like arms and neck veins and part of the jaw where the ear hits. I think that's where the lewdness comes in. Or, I recently found that I do think the male navel is pretty erotic. Like, the male belly button? Just the belly button. Not even taking into consideration the V or whatever, but the belly button itself. If they clean it, that is. If you're not like that one dude on like R9K that like never washed or showered, and he gained a crust on himself, and when he removed the crust, it ended up removing the top layer of his skin, so it was extremely painful. Why are you looking at me like that? Hetero women bring up men's shoulders and backs a lot because they're very hot. They're very nice looking. Those dudes that don't wipe their ass because that's gay. I do hope that's like more of a meme than anything else, and that no one actually thinks like that. But then again, there are some truly special people out there, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Do you use sticks as toilet paper? It's because, I guess, touching... It's weird, it's your body, but I guess touching anywhere down there makes you gay. Honey, come here and sit down. I put a window in my stomach like one of those cows. Let's watch our baby develop. Don't threaten me with a good time. As someone who wrestles with men, it is not a meme. If any of you are like this, please explain. I want to know how this happens. Just peeling them and washing it like that does not fucking work. Does not do all the cleaning it needs to do. You're... I already know a VTuber that refused to wash her ass, so that's some... The only time I would give, like, a pass on that, and it's light pass, is if you have, like, trauma or something. Like something happened to you in a back alley someday and you have like trauma, then I might understand having some issues with like cleaning or cleansing or whatever. If nothing happened to you, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anything between cheeks is gay to them. Do they get their prostate examined? Or do they cry like in that episode of Family Guy about how gay it is and how they were molested by Dr. Hartman? Prostate exam is a bit different. It's different, but you have to have it done. Women have to go through something kind of similar. Arguably a lot more painful. And a little bit more humiliating. Make sure you get your exams done, chat. If you're an older male, if you're heading up there in years, prostate cancer will hit most men. Most men will be afflicted by the goon cancer. I don't know if you can avoid it by gooning super hard or not. I don't know if there's been a real study on how effective that is, but you should do it anyway. I'm glad. I mean, like, as a man. Yeah, but women like pain! Okay, that might be true. But it's a little bit different when they put like a little like a thing up there and then they scrape. They scrape around. It's a little bit different. I'll be staying on the interstate long before I need that. Hey Venom, if I can't do it, neither can you. If I can't take the great leap, neither can you. You have to stick around, just like me. Until I stop streaming, then maybe both of us can go out. Do you guys wanna reenact Suicide Club IRL? I think that would be fun. Suicide Circle. Make sure to check your breasts for bumps too. You're getting to that age. Don't worry, I do. Don't worry, I do it because I'm very neurotic about it. As a woman, things are not knives! Not little scraper things! Would we have to mail in our blood for the pact? Yeah, beforehand? Before we all jump in front of the train together. You have to send me a little vial of your blood so I can put it together and we can all be joined. Although, technically, I mean, all of our blood is going to mix together anyway. At the end. So... But I guess just, you know, create like a lifelong pact sort of thing. Make a prayer. Sammy, there are two wolves. Don't fuck up the camera angle. Please don't, please don't, please don't. Let's live together for the rest of our lifetime, Aleda. Yeah! Let's all live together and be happy and harmonious and alive. Until the day comes that I've decided I'm done with it all. Then you can follow me. Jokingly. Is a bit. Yes. I'm already in one anti-suicide pact. I'm not sure how it would work if I was in two. You would prioritize mine. Yeah, you'd prioritize my pact. Cause I'm so wonderful and there are so many benefits. We say as a joke. Yeah, you before when you're holding the gun up, you just say, Persona 3 reference. And it's fine. You stop streaming, can we hunt you down and whoever kills you first can replace you? Only if you have a voice as lovely as mine. Persona! Benefits such as... my barks and my lovely entertainment value. I always thought it was cooler in Persona 4 when the main character crushes the card. You want me to stretch so much? I'm stretching! I think we're about at the end of our time today, though. Every time I consider saying a mean thing, I realize it's like Knight to the Soul, mean girl shit, and back off. I'm apparently in a mood. I want to hear what you have to say. Come on, kill me. Come on, hurt me. Hurt me right now. I want to know. I want to feel the depth of a woman's wrath. It's been a while. It's been a while since a woman has hurt me so deeply that I cry about it. So do your best. What do you mean you can't now? You coward! Come on! Coward, 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 coward. Pussy. Performance issues, yeah. Mean girl dysfunction. It's just flopping against me. What is this? What? Lados, you should have told them to prescribe you some uppers at the same time. Then you get a free prescription of a low strength Adderall, basically. It's poggers. Just start by being short and cute and having a high voice. I'm pretty sure the alternative is very much in right now. Men want tall women to step on them or something. And I have it. I'm tall IRL, I have a deep voice, and as someone said, my sister got a date, so that means I can't be that ugly. That means there's hope for us all. I have! They're not, like, backbreakers, but you notice them, they're there! You know? Indian! No! I can pick and choose? Can they be the kind that are vaguely Asian on the eastern side, like Naga region? Does that count? No, it's like the Naga River Valley. You do not want the Philippines. Hey, everyone who has been in my chat, who has been from Southeast Asia, has, you know, they've been really nice. I think they get too bad of a rap. Filipinos are peak. I love those motherfuckers. They're like Mexicans, but Asian. You have really good food. Aleda, do you think you'd feel like you were worth anything without us here? I don't even feel like I'm worth anything with you here. I don't have self-esteem or self-worth or any personal value to myself. I don't think I'm a good person. I don't think I really deserve anybody watching me at any given time. I know that eventually you will all leave me because I'm, at the end of the day, very boring and I play it too safe. I try not to get a big head. I try not to get a big head. You know, I look at the viewer counts, it's more like, wow. Why? All these people have much more valuable things to do with their time. I'll make myself sad again? Don't worry, I'm okay. What, you think I'm one of those, you think I'm sitting here and I have like, do I sound like a kind of person who has like a, ooh, I have all these people here, I must be so special and there must be something really correct with me and or whatever. I must be so cool. I wouldn't dare to have such delusions of grandeur. It's just like mass psychosis. Just mass psychosis. Aleda, what? Aleda did blah blah blah. Aleda, are all women this retarded? Yes. See, that's the key, love. Anything bad you could possibly say about me, I already know. I know that I am a flaky, mentally ill mess who's been given a lot of opportunities I've completely wasted away. I know that I have let down a lot of people who put faith in me, and I know that a lot of people have given me way much more kindness than I could ever possibly deserve. I know that I'm way too mentally unwell and mentally, like, completely collapsed for my current age. I know I should be a lot better than I currently am. I know that my art is not as good as it could be if I didn't keep giving up on it. I know that my Japanese is very mediocre and completely incompatible with actual Japan. I know that I'm not very smart. I know that I'm not very good at video games, and I know that if people leave chat, they're probably right to do so. And everything I've ever said is stuff, like, if I'm embarrassed about it, I deserve to be embarrassed about it. You can't make me feel worse than I already do on a daily basis, baby. I know that everybody in chat is very, very kind. I know that I have attracted an audience of very kind and very loving people who worry about me, and I let them worry about me because I have very low self-esteem, and I feel guilty about them worrying, but also feel bad and want to quit and delete everything every single time because I don't know. I feel like I'm wasting. Jignix is right. I feel like I'm wasting my youth, and I'm very aware of it, but I do nothing to change it. Because I gave up my life for my parents at the end of the day. And that's what my life will be until I die. Is mediocrity and dying with nobody knowing me. Unless I change it. Unless I have an anime style change, I guess. I wasn't supposed to hurt you. Why are you? You don't have to feel bad. These are just like the truths of life. It's like saying the grass is green or the air is blue. Saying that I am a worthless person is just how it is. I have never done anything of worth or value. Some people like me, which I'm very appreciative of, but it's hard to accept it because I don't know how to accept people liking me. No, keep yourself sad. Needy women that are drawn to VTube and go crazy the moment they feel above others. That's true. The Aerosulu, yeah. Yeah. The only thing you should really know is you're kind of tired speaking confidently about shit she's wrong about. I mean, yes? I don't know very much about anything. I'm not very worldly, or I don't have very much knowledge. I work all the time, and when I get home I'm very tired. And I'm trying to like do stuff, but it's very stressful, you know? My dad's gonna be getting his hip surgery soon. I'm very worried about it. There were some complications with anesthesia the last time, and I'm kind of afraid he's gonna die. And so I get home from work and I think about that. And then I go and I drink a little bit. And then I learn that some of their money is getting taken away by the government again. And I go, wow, I love everything ever. It's so awesome. But it's not that bad. You know, at the end of the day, it's not that bad. I am crying about things. I am losing my mind about things that are really, at the end of the day, not that bad. Things have not gotten that bad. They could be so much worse. They could be a lot worse. I've experienced when it gets a lot worse, but right now it's okay. It's only you put you in a safe and comfy box where nobody can hurt you. But that's just life. Life is full of endless amounts of pain, and you either learn how to deal with it, or you don't, and bad things happen. The ways people deal with pain is typically alcohol. You drink a lot of alcohol, and it makes a lot of the bad feelings go away. But then it kind of leaves you with a lot of other bad feelings, so there is no escaping it. You have to accept bad things, because they will never stop. You will never run away from them. And eventually everyone you love will be gone. And that's okay. Because everyone else has experienced it too, and they will. And you'll get through it. Yeah. I mean, for a long time, my end of date is when my mom goes. That's been like my plan for a while now. I'm still kind of kicking that idea around. Probably will be the case, but we'll see. Oh, Aleda, hello, Ados. We need to rig up a water bottle that we can redeem to spray her with. Huh. I'm a bit teary-eyed right now, but I think it might be the talkies I'm eating. I hope so. This is a very normal way to think. You were totally not mentally deficient. When you get on a depressive spiral, what? I think you should let me punch you. Where? Maybe in the stomach. I think the stomach's fine. So you stop. This isn't... I don't think the way I think about things is so strange, right? I don't think it's that weird. I think I just see the way things are for the way they are, right? And it's not that, like, I'm gonna feel like, you know... There's a certain part of it that's not. The certain part of it that's not is when you become self-destructive over it, right? That's when it gets bad. But you go too much into the doomer route. Or the fixation and rumination rather than the topics themselves. If Otto starts being nice, it means Elena needs a hug. Alados is going through a lot more than me. Ados needs a hug. I think that you think it's objective and frank, but what you think is objective isn't necessarily the actual truth. I guess the worst thing in my imagination for me to do would be to think, like, be too kind to myself to where I become complacent or victim, like I victimize myself, or what is it? I see a lot of people's behavior online, and in my mind I'm like, I don't want to be like that. At the very least, if I recognize everything bad about myself, that's at least a little bit better than anyone else. The problem is doing anything about it or fixing it. And I've been in therapy and stuff, and like taking meds and stuff. But then you just kind of end up going in circles about things. And at the end of the day, I don't think any of this is like a solution, right? It's just a tool. It's just like a stop for things from spiraling further. But they're not going to cure what's going on internally, I guess. Hello, Mui the cow! What am I doing inside the Fate Stay Night School? We're just chilling. Sorry, Mom got me in a depressive spiral. Not really, but I ended up being a little bit too introspective. Like when you say everyone is going to die eventually and you fixate on the dying part and the suffering, not that therefore I should try to spend and cherish as long as I can. Well, that's what I do. I spend all of my time with my parents. Pretty much. Like, outside of like, I try to spend a lot of time with them. I've been watching a lot more movies with them and taking them out places. Because I'm aware. I'm aware the clock is ticking. My best friend has the same issue where he thinks objectively his life has no meaning and will never amount to anything, so he gave up ever doing anything. To him, this is such an entirely rational objective. It's not that... It's not... like... giving up. It's more of like... fear of failure. Intense fear of failure and intense of avoiding of further bad feelings, if that makes sense. Being kind or loving yourself isn't coddling, it's treating your mind, body, and life as if it's something borrowed from a friend in love and respect, and something you'll be returning to them soon. You should look into stoicism. Yeah, I love all of that. Next I'll read some Albert Camus. Yeah, absurdism. I'm gonna read Imagine Sisyphus Happy again. Again, for the third time, I will reread Imagine Sisyphus Happy. The only thing like I try at fully is like work. Because it's like, I don't know. I have to. And I do really good at work. I'm a pretty good worker. I even won a $50 Amazon gift card recently. So, you know, I really am an excellent wage cuck. Also, hello Scab. How are you doing? Happy New Year. How are streams? I was in a similar spot. Someone tried to recommend me Jordan Peterson. I was so put off by his weakness. It actually helped me, but not in the way they thought. lot about the guy, but given the circumstances, it's hard not to. His life has been very fucked. Happy New Year! Stream's good. I'm torturing my chat with game hyperfixation. Good! That's what you should do. That's what stream should be. Is making sure every one of your viewers suffers the entire time. Keep in mind, this friend of mine was only born, so his mom could emotionally blackmail his grandfather into letting her back into his life. What the fuck? Yeah, that's rough. I want to play Misery. Misery looks like a fun game. Yeah, that is like... Yeah, see, I hear about things like that, and I'm just like... why am I crying? I mean, it doesn't get rid of the feelings, but it's also like, it's just like, yeah. At the end of the day, my parents aren't cartoonishly evil, they're just old. And a little bit stupid. That's how it is. Misery looks very fun. I should go manipulate some women to play with me. But it does, Wub! It does! Because if I think about the starving Africans, it does put it all in perspective. And I am of the opinion that most Americans are way too unaware of how good they have it. And I refuse to be another one of them. Yes, 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 please play Misery. I want to play it, but nobody wants to play with me. How many players can you have in Misery? Maybe we should have Discord Misery nights or something. Who's going to teach us starving Africans to AI prompt? 1 to 5. That's not enough people. Hello, Double Vice! How's it going tonight? I think it's going okay. It got down there depressing again. we were having a decent stream and then it got down there depressing again. I don't feel like I can't put into words how grateful I am to have people to talk to, though. It does take away, because I do have, like I said, I have 2 online friends. They're my friends that I've had for a while. They're the only people I talk to. They're my only friends. I don't have any IRL friends. But they're both busy, obviously, with, like, real life stuff half the time. So it's nice to be able to just ramble and just... And they're both male. No. They're both women. I know nobody will ever believe that. I asked her to be a VTuber, the one. The other one would never do it in 100 years, but I've been trying to get her into it. I've been trying my hardest, trust me, because I think she'd be entertaining. I think she'd do a good job. She won't do it! She won't do it! She's a wuss. She's a wuss puss. What are you gonna do about those starving Africans or starving Venezuelans or whatever if they occupy your mind so much? I will send them $5 to be donated through a scam organization on Tumblr. My stepmom pissed me off with the starving Africans thing. She thinks Canadians should be learned from the Indian immigrants and live 4 people to a room. What the fuck? Thinks Canadians are spoiled for wanting decent board and room. That is insane. The degrees of blah blah blah. Thank you, Aleda, for reminding me that it makes me physically ill to be mean to someone without good reason. I'm sorry. If I actually upset you, I am really sorry, Wub. I was just joking. I'm sorry. I kinda let my own spiraling mental health take the wheel there in my response, but don't worry. I'm not like upset and I'm not mad about it. It was gonna happen no matter what. And I took the joke answer and elaborated way too much on it. You shouldn't feel bad and you shouldn't feel resistant to mock me. I'm fine with being mocked. I mean that sounds like so like sad, but I prefer a chat where I can be made fun of. I don't want you guys to think that you can't be mad at me. That I'm the queen VTuber who nobody can say anything mean to. I just want you to have a better life. Sorry, man, she doesn't think of you as a friend. Scav gotta DM me more, I guess. Come on, everybody, DM me more. I thought you guys were I thought you guys were groomer core. What happened to that? Where are my groomer messages? Well, like, other VTubers are something else entirely. Not to mention, I'm like, I don't know. I think it'd be really fun to collab with people. I think there's a lot of people it'd be really fun to talk to, but more than anything, it's like I would like to be on a friendly term with them. But on the other hand, a lot of people, it seems very dangerous to I don't know how to approach with like a friendship thing in mind. Because the problem with my one collab that I did was that I barely knew either person, and we talked for like 5 minutes, and then we collabed, and it was like, how do I navigate this situation? I'm afraid that if I DM a woman, she will think I want to fuck her instead of building a friendship, so I feel like a creep. Maybe don't send her your penis. I no longer groom. Hurt to many people. Sigh. This is going to sound like cope, but I'm fine with our current arrangement of your DMs being open as long as I only sad post when you're gone for more than 3 months. That's just because people at VT are gonna bully you more. Too socially inept to groom anybody. Sorry, I'm not, I haven't played enough Minecraft yet. All women assume you want to date them when you DM them because of Sims, so it's kind of the same. Well, I don't think that's, like, unfounded. I don't think that's unfounded, like, paranoia, right? I haven't really experienced that. Sure, I do get, like, Gooner DMs, but I kind of, like, I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna respond or anything, but it's not like a big bother or anything. But it's undeniable that like there's like serious Gooner DMing, and a lot of the people who are gonna reach out are gonna be people who have very obvious intentions and like genuinely. I DM'd Elena fucking my sim. I don't. You DM'd me a question. I don't think that counts. Building friendships is hard. A lot of mine just came from people that asked me, bro, and somehow we formed friendships on that. And somehow healthy friendships, I still don't know how. Well, see, the last time I formed friendships was in 2016 on DeviantArt. That was the last time I formed friendships, chat. Was like a decade ago on a website that doesn't exist anymore. I end stream, my name search myself, I see that I'm once more somehow a Giga version incel and I NTR Protag harem leader at the same time. Go to bed, repeat. Yeah, I've heard tale that you're a pussy slayer. Don't listen to them, Scav, they're just jealous. They're just jealous of the balaclava. I genuinely have a mental block though. I'll try to be better in DM you funny memes. Okay. It is like something I have to be like cautious about though. But I don't know. Eventually they'll have to be closed, so I guess DM me while you can. It always makes me giggle. That's horrible. Jeez Louise. Dear God, a friendship from DeviantArt? How degenerate. Yeah, they're both pretty degenerate. Well, clapping your feet is one thing, clapping your thighs is something else entirely. Pull a Pippa and ghost someone for a year. I already do that. I just do it to you instead. Huh? I'm just going to send you thirst. There are too many messages. I'm reading through them. I'm not just staring at chat. I'm like, because I look at myself in the camera. I'm not avoiding your messages. I'm just going to send you thirst trap fan art of other VTubers. Do it. What, you think I'm a coward? Look, I'm very close to you now. You like this? Huh? Look, you're looking at me. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Yeah. They are brushed. They're minty fresh. Mouth is dry. I sleep like cheese? Underground? Is there gonna be an after party today? What do we watch? Wait, are you a horse today? I only just noticed the ears? Yeah. Aren't they cute? They wiggle. Wow. They're very expressive. I actually really like them. I'm not very fond of horses, though. They're very aggressive and scary. There's no more Amagami. We finished Amagami. Well, we didn't watch most of SS, but I'm done with Amagami. Artist horse cock art, please? Yeah? Well, I don't know. I'd prefer the horse udders, I think, to the horse cock. I think that'd be better. I think that's more in character. But you have to draw them in like a weird sling bikini that goes all around the waist. Please and thank you. Twincest? Twincest. Oh! Yeah, you guys wanted to watch, incest anime. That's right. Are we gonna watch, the real Twincest anime? Or are we gonna watch, like, a pseudo-Twincest anime? We could watch No Game No Life, or, we could watch that other one with the white-haired kids. that get plapped. Or we could watch Kiss Exist. That's just straight-up porn, though. Yeah, Yosuga. You wanna watch Yosuga no Sora? Why can't we watch Mist of the North Star? Are we gooning in VC? No. We're watching a piece of artistic content. We are watching something beautiful and godly. We're studying! Load up some isekai. I offered isekai slop. No game, no life is isekai slop. It's even lolly slop if you're of that proclivity. But they want to see sibling stuff. I don't know. Do not announce to your server that you are going to masturbate. And the day I close the server is the day someone posts a fucking posts the remains. Dungeon Slave Harem. Isn't No Game No Life unfinished and shit? Probably the light novels, but the anime exists. I unironically like most isekai slop. I'm not making fun of you. I love isekai slop. I have read pretty much every translated isekai otome that exists. I read all of them. It's my favorite genre. I will not mock you. Let's watch a redo of a healer then. But only the first episode of Redo of a Healer is good. One of my favorite isekai is actually Isekai as a Sword. I love Isekai as a Sword. I love that series a lot. It has all my favorite elements. You have like the father-daughter relationship, the training, the bad animation. Ah, it's so good. What about that Fate spinoff where the red-eyed girl is a magical— her name is Ilya! Fate Prisma Ilya. That's a good anime. Yes, Iya. Yes, Fran the cat girl. Can we watch Ishizoku reviewers already? Why do you want my channel, my channels to turn into just Gunner Night? I just started reading one, I can't remember the name, but it's Isekai Oji-san, where he comes back from the fantasy world but still has his powers real life, his fantasy too, or something like that. Pretty rad. That sound rad. I liked Isekai Oji-san except for the fact I know he will never get the elf pussy, and it makes me upset. It makes me sad. I know it's gonna have a gag ending where nothing happens. No, I feel like everyone wants the Gunner anime, so we're gonna watch I don't know, Gunner anime. Bazooka! If we're gonna watch isekai, at least put on reverse isekai like Copcraft. Nah, man, harem in the labyrinth of another world. No elf pussy is better. He just wants to play Sega. He could play Sega with elf pussy. Are you telling me he couldn't just like— she would be totally— he doesn't have to look her in the eye. She just has to be getting some action. He could just have her sitting there. And he could be doing her while playing Sega at the same time. Well, that's what I think is going to happen, Scab. I think the last chapter is just going to be her showing up in Japan, and that will be the last chapter. That'll be it. It'll be a gag of her being in Japan. And then the series will end with like a dot dot dot. I wonder what happens. What if he just doesn't like those dirty knife ears? I won't accept such slander. How could you not love the gelatinous feel of a beautiful knife ear? これは zombie desu ka? I haven't watched that in a long time. Now women talk too much, they interrupt Sega time. Damn it, what you're describing right now reminds me of a lot of hentai manga I just read the other day. I cannot remember the name, but it is one for one what you're describing. Total elf genocide. Oh, that was an issue I had with all of those woman novels. I don't like elves, chat. I don't like elves. I'm more of like a rogue knight kind of gal. But every one of those female-led novels, they're like, this guy is a fae. And he looks like a giant elf and he has long hair and I don't know. When I read the word fae, I'm like, that doesn't get my rudder going. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in that. I want to hear about a man who, like, kills people with blood and with his own hands instead of magic. Magic's gay. Magic is for women. Magic is a female tool. Like, elves? Female elves now? Female elves. Female elves are so good. They're so cute. They're so cute. And you can manipulate them and hold them down really easily. And they're easily persuaded. And you could bully them. And because they have that racism, the racism is the best part. There's a reason why dwarves can't tell the difference between male and female elves. Base take elves are boring. Give me werewolf women. I accept nothing else. When you read Bastard, you learn magic is not for women. Gate season 3 soon. Is that getting another season? Interesting. Why are you, as a man, casting spells? Yes! Ley lines and all of that stuff, that is a female thing. Like, ley lines are the blood of the earth and tapping into Mother Nature. It's queer. Only women should be allowed to do it. Men should be killing with their hands and with guns. Saga of Tanya the Evil Season 2 soon. I'm out of the loop. I didn't realize I was getting one this late. This long after the first season. I'm a tap into Mother Nature. Is magic acceptable when you unlock magic powers by drinking magical titty milk? That's a good question. That's a hard question. I guess it depends on how much sex you're having. Oh, so America Wizard out here summoning jet fighters and marine units. Yeah, I know. We talked about it before. I forget what the name is. I always forget what the name is. Mother Nature is woman shit. Not long ago, I watched a girl complain IRL. Higher magic is basically everything men do, and lower magic crap is all the same thing women like love spells. I have a problem with healers myself. I think healing is a cop-out from giving women interesting powers. I get it. I get it and all. It's not that I'm against women healers, but I think we can do more. I think we can do more violence. I really like that manga Maho Sette no Slave. Because I love it's written just like Magikoi. That's my favorite sexist manga. I love it. It's so good. The traditional Japanese mysticism thing where Miko were healers really did a number on female magical rights. Yeah. The Mind Break manga? The scene where that bitch gets treated like a dog is one of my favorite scenes from anything I have ever read. Ever. Ori no Naka has really been good. It's ending next chapter, by the way, if you don't know. There's only one more chapter of our favorite menstruation manga. Hello, Cybren Arc. The Mind Break manga. Also, I love the memes where it's a male fighter talking to a male mage and says, all I'm saying is when the torch goes out in the cave, the cleric lady doesn't grab onto your arm. I haven't seen that. I do think male clerics are, like, they are just gay coded. They bite the sheets. They bite their hoods. Like, I mean, when you wear, like, a robe, right? Men wearing robes is pretty sexual. And if you're doing it out in public around other men, like, what does that say about you? They could see the contour. But about monks? Monks are incredibly sexual. They don't... it's the fact that they're not sexual that makes them sexual. It's so true. Why are you as a man trying to heal other men? Yelly brain rot goes crazy. Wouldn't it be okay? Are you telling me? Okay, chat. You guys love, men love the traditional like woman, right? The farmer's daughter, the pure girl who has like who doesn't know nothing about anything. You know how you love that? Is it not the same as wanting to break a monkin? Is it not the same thing? Oh, I'm glad I muted. That was an ugly laugh. Men are innocent creatures in this world. Aleda monks are usually not born into it. They are men of society that try to find peace. But what if you make him Okay, I should have just said nuns. You guys have a nun thing, right? Nuns are dedicated to God. Hello, Egg. I'm paying attention to you. What do you want? Hello. Hello, Egg. Hello, Maury. Maury. Like the show? Povich? Hello, how goes it? Cool setup? Thank you. I hope you especially like the Peter in the background. That's my favorite part. I remember that story of two monks making a promise not to touch women. Let me find it. Yeah, but nun outfits are slutty. Nuns go into young, so you have kind of a point there. I don't know if us dudes are innocent creatures. They are a crazy few that practice magic out, the sex magic. Again? Who is this person? Are they famous? This woman really just described Liu Kang's Sergeant's story. Oh, you posted more art? Yes, let me see. Wow. I forget what the bonus called, but I love I love the vagina bone. The way it leans into the thigh muscle and then goes all the way, that muscle, like that goes all the way down to the knee. It's a good part. It's so good. And then your coloring is so good as always. It's so good as always. It's so good as always. I like the knees on Mianzi. Those knees are erotic. Those look so good. I feel like you would make really nice traditional art. I feel like your traditional art must look amazing. Like layering paints and stuff. I think you do fantastic with like acrylic markers or gouache paint. My favorite pose is the Ayla on one. That is a wonderful pose, but it's missing something, and you know what it's missing. Go all the way. Hair's good too. I always struggle with short hairstyles. Like getting the bangs to look right. We are on the server in server art by the wonderful Egg Priority. If you would like to see, join this server now, which I think all of you are just server regulars. So, but it's He's always making really good stuff. Yeah, but he won't take my commission. He won't let me commission him. I don't know what to think about that. I like that. Is the short hairstyle on the top right supposed to be is it Lady from DMC? Because it looks like Lady's haircut from DMC. I like it. I do watch a lot of volleyball whenever I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say, chat, I'm a bit of a pervert, I think. Just a bit. I don't think women can be perverts, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a bit of a pervert. I do watch volleyball when it comes on during the Olympics. and I love every single moment of it. Volleyball outfits are really good. If you want a manga that really knows the eroticism of volleyball outfits, there's only 2 chapters it shows up in, but they're really good. It's a something something Ojo-sama Mon Mon Shiteru. One of the best rom-coms ever written. Drop pubic hair. Yeah. I can't show her that, she'd be angry. That's fair. That's fair. Aleda walks by a monk on the street and leers. Because you could see the curvature! You could see everything! How are you not supposed to leer? Are you supposed to just look away? You're telling me don't look at the nun's supple bosom when she passes by you on the road? You're not supposed to look? I think God would say you have eyes for looking, so I should be allowed to look. Women are some of the worst perverts I know. Aleda play volleyball. I always would get bruises on my arms when I'd play volleyball in school. When they do it for like PE or whatever. I'd get massive welts on my arm. Draw members of the chat with fat jiggly tits. Yes. Yeah, draw your feminized versions of each chat member. It'll be a prologue for the eventual Sims 4 stream. Please accept my donation of Yuri to your cause. Oh shit, that's a lot of Yuri. I'll just put them in a folder later. You can see. My model was originally drawn a girl, but I look masculine, so I just went with it being a guy. I definitely think it does look masculine. Like, it definitely has like it has like it looks like the kind of guys that are drawn for otome games. That's what it looks like to me. It's not bad. I like the design. But it's very otome game, which I like, because I like otome games, kind of. Can I draw my persona fucking them all? Yes, you have my approval. You have my approval to draw female versions of the Kamidachi getting fucked. You guys are okay with that, right? You're fine with that. No! Well, sorry, you don't get a choice. I run the server. Sorry, you thought you were gonna harm me out? I'm the pimp. You're all my bitches now. And I'm gonna have you drawn and getting fucked. The female version of me would be hideous? Don't say that. Make sure he's beautiful, Egg. Oh, sorry. Make sure she's beautiful. I got invited to a Conan Exiles ERP server by a woman who was like 80% woman. As long as we don't do ERP in the server, I'm fine. That's not allowed. It's not allowed in DMs either. No, it's sexier when the feminine penis sticks. Well, it's your world, so I'll let you do what you must. You stole a Middle Eastern woman's model? What is this? What the fuck? What is this colonialism? Joke's on you, someone already AI gen the female version of me getting fucked. The shock is gone! Well, now you have to share it. You need to share it so he has a reference. Didn't that AledaSama manga go on hiatus 3 times because the author kept getting pregnant? Yeah. She kept getting knocked up, and then she gets really horny, and it would appear in the manga. The manga would get really horny depending on how pregnant she was. And then it would go on hiatus because she had to give birth, and then it would come back, and I think we might be towards the end, unfortunately, but I love that manga. I love that manga so much. You should read it. It's cute. It's a cute love com that's it's interesting. I like how it's written. It's refreshing. The characters are refreshing in this current sea of mediocrity. Let me see. Akakure AledaSama wa monmon shitteru. I will share it in the server. Why does Manga Dex only have the past like 10 chapters? Oh, I hope you have the Bato thing. The Bato extension. There you go. It's so good. I highly recommend it if you like rom-coms. That happens once. Later on, she learns how to masturbate in a normal way. One time, a woman has fun once, and it never goes away, does it? Oh shit. Another hour passed. Oh no! Most of the lewd chapters have lewd names. Which ones are the lewd chapters? Let's see. Unexpected wood? Season of the horny horn dogs to go? I'm guessing here. Can't get horny on an empty stomach, stretching the hole. Long range arousal transmission? Being horny is just the first symptom. Seek and you shall be touched. No flag stands erect without lewd intent. Ask and it shall be given to you. Hard. You know my lips don't lie. Misfortune never comes alone. Actually, all of the chapters just are like this. Nothing ventured, no boobs fondled. Hammer, oh my gosh, I can't speak. Hammer the nail that stands erect. So I guess all the chapters are lewd. You should just read the whole thing. Currently, the main character is trying to get him to have sex with her. But he's like, no, we're high school students. We can't do that. We can't have sex. And she's like, no, please. I don't even care. Do it now. That mangaka is fertile, yeah. That's why it's so good. Anyway, chat, on that note, it's been 3 hours, which is much longer than I was intending to go. So I think it is time that, I'll let you go for the night. I hope you guys had a wonderful new year. I hope you're doing well. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I will. I did have fun. I did enjoy talking to you. My spit is viscous. Check out what I sent you. What did you send me? Wait a second. I keep getting sent lesbian porn. Manga recommendations, Joshi Kohei. No clue if you'd like it, but there's a gross rapey sex in it at some point. Is that what I am to you? Is that all I am? Huh? You look at AledaSama and you think rape? Is that it? Is that one with the giant schoolgirls? I don't know, I haven't read the plot yet. I will read Cece! Okay! Jeez Louise. Oh hey. Also, hi Fed. How goes it? How's Mexican New Year? My favorite stalker. Don't you bring Louise into this? Consensual non-con and worse? Louise? Abzu. Never once even reading that one. I need opinions. Okay. Anyway. Oh, because I keep saying Jeez Louise. Sorry. I kind of don't even recognize that I'm saying that. I say Jeez Louise, G Willikers. Holy Mackerel. I love Holy Mackerel. That's one of the best ones. Anyway, I'll send you guys over to Cece on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon. Please take care of yourselves. Have a good night. I will be in the server. We might be watching anime tonight. I need to download it first. Ah, shit. You guys just want to keep me here forever, huh? Oh shit! An animation! Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah! Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much. To learn animation? I believe in you. I believe you will do it. You can make as many trials of me as you would like. The more the better. Awesome. That's so exciting. I can't wait to see more of it. Egg and Double Vice are already beating me this year in artistic creativity and ingenuity and ability. I want a volleyball uniform. Ah, my eye. We cannot stay for one more hour. I must let you go. Check the sub, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you guys, as always, for stopping by. Oh, let me... Woo! Thank you for coming, dear Kabedachi, my favorite Dachi. daisuki da yo. Thank you for spending time with me today. I'm raiding! What are you guys afraid? I will send you guys over there. So have a lovely night, take care of yourselves, and I will see you later. Mwah! And all of that. If I would stay long and redeem? No.